What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday and welcome to the Fomo Factory. Today I would like to discuss the thing in crypto that I'm most convinced about, which is going to make me the most money. And I don't want you to miss out on that, so therefore this video is all about crypto launchpads. 6 months ago I made a video about my top 5 launchpads, and it's time to update that because some of these launchpads that I discuss right here are not working anymore. That's the risk of a bear market. Some projects don't survive, or there are other projects that are actually do it better. So I updated my top 5. I would like to update you on that. Welcome to the Fomo Factory. If you have not just already smacked that like button, I don't know what's holding you back. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, turn on the bell notification. Do it. Join the fam. I'm here every single day. Try to give you the best alpha in crypto so we can all make it together. So I would like to discuss my top 5 launchpads. I have them right here. And I will start with number 5, that's here, and my number 1 is all the way down here. And I will give you the information about which launchpad, what's the average all-time high ROI. So what's on average the best you can get out of it? What's the entry price? So is it affordable for you to get into the launchpad so you can actually participate in these pre-sales and in these crypto startups? And what's the current market cap of that launchpad? And also we are going to take a look at TradingView, like, okay, is it a good time to maybe buy right now already into these tokens, or should we wait a little bit? A lot of good information right here. So let's get started right away. My number 5 basically is nothing else than Avalanche. You never heard me talk about this one yet. And that's simply because I was not really that active in Avalanche. But I am now, and the more I see it, the more I like it. So the all-time ROI on average is a 24x. So if we go to Avalanche, you can see it right here. They have currently their all-time high ROI is a 24x. You must not look at the current ROI, right? That's basically low with everything right now. It's under like 1. And 1 is playing even less than that is losing your money. Now, the list that I made, luckily, all these launchpads provide refunds. So let's say you buy a token on their launchpad for $1. And the IDO price, you know, it will become under the IDO price. So let's say the token is then worth 20 cents. They will give you a refund. They all have a different refund policy. The number 1 launchpad has the best policy, in my opinion, as well. But it's basically impossible to lose money with it. Therefore, there's not a lot of risk attached to it as well. But then again, it's now a bear market, right? So now projects don't really release, and if they release, then it's not really that good. But overall, on the ROI all-time high, it's a 24x. So you can click this launchpad right here, and you can see the projects that they released. Krabata, for example, 172x. Platypus Finance, 172x, right? That's in a bull market, right? So in a bull market, this is actually doing very well. It has been founded in 2021. You can also see when they started. So they started in September, October 2021. So they started just before the top of the bull market, right? So this platform did not really witness a full bull market. Therefore, I love to see what potential it has as well. Now, the other cool thing about it, the entry price, it's 50 cents. You get the lowest tier with just 50 cents. So it's quite easy to get in. Like, everybody has 50 cents, of course, right? And you don't get the best tier, of course, and you must not always look at these entry prices, because the best launchpads have a higher entry price, but you get a way better allocation as well. The refund policy is better, the transparency is better, the platform is better, the projects that they release are better. But then again, if you feel like, yeah, I want to participate on some launchpads, but I just don't have a lot of money, you can get in for $50. The market cap of Avalanche is like quite low as well. Xava is their ticker. So like I written down, it's $16 million, right? Fully diluted is $50 million, but it's super low cap. The all-time high in the price was around, it was $20. Okay, it's now 50 cents, right? So, and if you look at the market cap, the all-time high market cap was sitting well, around $350 million. Now 16 million, give or take. So it's actually very, very far from its all-time high, around 20x from its all-time high. A lot of potential in this Launchpad, in my opinion. Still very much alive, so go check it out. I like it a lot, so that's number one. And you can all, stake these tokens, of course, to be liable for these launches, and you get more tokens as well. So that's my number one. Definitely worth it. Go check it out. How much you need for what tier exactly, or if you want me to do a deeper dive in a certain Launchpad about that, let me know in the comments. I'm all up for it. Number 4, basically, is SoulRaiser. Why SoulRaiser? Well, SoulRaiser is on the Solana chain, and I see a lot of potential in Solana, really, to be honest. Now, SoulRaiser, if we go back to CryptoRank, you can see SoulRaiser being quite low on the list right here. They have an all-time high ROI of 4x, so that's not a lot, right? But they did not do a lot of IDOs, and it's only $4 to get into. Right, so it's very, very, very cheap. If we go to coin market cap, because CoinGecko doesn't have it all listed, SoulRaiser, you see that the market cap is just $2 million, right? $2 million. So this is a micro cap Launchpad, right? So this is the most high risk, high reward in here. Could this do 100x? This token alone? Yeah, it's possible. Is it more likely not to survive this bear market? Also, yes, therefore high risk, high reward. But I think they will survive, though. I think they will survive. Token, the tokenomics are definitely not bad. 4 million fully diluted, so looking very good. You can get it on KuCoin, Radium, Gate, Jupiter, or Hotbit. I would say Radium. Right, you have it right away on the right platform. And SoulRaiser, if we go back here, what's quite interesting as well, like I said, it's just a 4x average all-time high ROI, right? They released not one project that really did well. Only choice.com did decent and stays decent, right? But for example, Hashtag did a 17x, but it's now sitting 90% below its IDO price. So yeah, it's like that you want to maybe sell it as soon as possible if you get such a token. But I see a lot of good potential in this project, to be really, really, really honest. Like if you look at the all-time high ROI, every project at least released above its IDO price, right? This did a 20%, 30%, 60%, but here it's already getting quite interesting. Really high risk, high reward, but you do not need a lot of money to participate in this project. Next one that I have on my list is Pools. I just stepped into Pools and I really like it. I really like Pools. So the cool thing about Pools, the average all-time high ROI is a 16x, so decent numbers right there. The entry price is quite high at the moment, right? But Pools is very safe. They have a very good reputation, and I can really see this token do amazing things. So if we look at Pools, you can see right here, they also released already a lot of projects, 95 projects, and they raised $16 million. Right. If you now, for example, go back to, SoulRaiser, they raised $12 million, right? Also quite a lot, but a lot less already. If we go to Avalanche, I don't know even how much they raised though. $21 million. Okay, so that's definitely not bad. But Pools' reputation with all these projects, pretty interesting. And the cool thing is they don't just release game projects, right? A lot of DeFi as well, blockchain services, so layer ones, I guess. But a lot of cool stuff. But if you look at the all-time high ROI, on average, like I said, a lot of projects, they didn't do well, right? The same, little above IDO, like these numbers. But the positive thing about this Launchpad is, with these projects, like I said, that don't perform well, you get a refund anyway, so fuck that. But if you look at the all-time ROI on some projects, that's already a lot better, right? this project, 150x project, 114x, 95x, 48x, 41x. They just released this. This is the first one I participated in with pools. 42x actually, but a lot of good returns here, right? That's what it does in a bull market, right? You see these dates all in a bull market. Therefore, Pools has already proven us that in a bull market, it is definitely worth it. You only need 150x one time and it's done, right? What's so cool as well is if you look at this project, for example, they just released this, right? And they did a 40x. Pools did that, right? If you look what happened with the price of Pools already, look what happened. It went from 160 to 550. It did a 3x, the Launchpad token, right? Can you imagine what it does? So people take the profits of that project that they released and put it back in Pools to step their tier up, right? So can you imagine what happens if we really get a bull run? These Launchpad tokens themselves will do really good as well. Therefore, there are so many ways to make money with such a project. That's what I really like about it. But it's a little more expensive to get into. My number 4 is Engine Starter. Why number 4? Well, Engine Starter is, look, the number 1 is better in everything, right? They have the best returns. They have a decent entry price, decent, like not like $1 or $4 or $5, but not that expensive. But it's more than a Launchpad. Engine Starter is just being a Launchpad, right? And it's nothing more than that. They don't have much innovation going on for now. In the bear market, they kept on releasing projects, which all had to be refunded at the end of the day, which makes their ROI set quite low. So yeah, that's kind of too bad. On the other hand, also Engine Starter came up in just before the bull market ended, right? So I'm curious to see what Engine Starter is going to do now that they are going to live through a bull market from the beginning on. If you look at the all-time high ROI, decent numbers already for not a full bull market. They also released Carbon, right? 40x, one of the best projects so far. Engine Starter, really, really interesting project. The refund policy, it sometimes takes quite long for them to finally get you your refund. But if the project doesn't work out, you always get your refund. I never have to worry about it. That's what I like so much. Engine Starter also quite low in market cap, $10 million. So there's a lot of upside to it. And Engine Starter, the token itself could definitely do a 20x, maybe something like that, maybe even more, I don't know. So I really like it. And the entry price, $450, trash, like it's nothing. You don't get the best tier, but you get in at least. And my number 1, you already expected, of course, is Seedify. Why Seedify? Why not? Right? The all-time high average ROI is very fine. It's a 31x. However, if you go all the way down, also they release projects that did not really work out right. That makes it quite low. If you look at the just the ROI, all-time high, 700x, 185, 170, 109, 70. You need one of these and you are, it's done already, right? These happened. These 50 up till hundreds of X's happened monthly, right? Monthly in the bull market. So I really want them to, start releasing projects again. Seedify is most innovative. They are more than a Launchpad, super transparent. You can stake your tokens to get these to go, participate, but you also get a passive income with their incubation project. So for every incubation projects, you just get tokens every month, just for nothing. And they have like, I don't know, a lot lined up, a lot. Tens of them, dozens, right? So really, really, really my number 1. Seedify is going to make me a shitload of money in the next bull run. They got the highest market cap, yes, but their all-time high is 350 million. I will be surprised if it doesn't go to 1 billion. So definitely CDFI, also the token itself, will do very well. Now let's take a look when to buy these tokens and why else do I like Launchpads so much? Well, look at this. First, you have to check this out. Bitcoin is doing good, right? Bitcoin is doing good, but the Bitcoin dominance also doing good. So Bitcoin is outperforming altcoins, right? Launchpads is one of the narratives that doesn't get outperformed. CDFI is up over the last couple of weeks, 52%, right? That's the lowest gainer so far, right? Because this has the highest market cap and they were working a lot, not releasing a lot. This pump will come. But look at these other Launchpads. Engine Starter is now up 150%. It was even up 370%. Pulse is up 450%. Avalanche is up 280%. And SoulRaiser is up 130%. Launchpads, they, in this little rally that we have right now, are doing great. So you might wonder when to get in. Well, you know, I don't recommend buying into 200, 300, 400% pumps. Like, that's not really the way I like to play my crypto game. So that I wouldn't recommend. But if you feel like, yeah, but, you know, maybe it's not coming back that much and I don't want to miss out on these future launches, so I'm willing to maybe take a temporary loss because you know that in the long run, this will be all way higher than this, then you can definitely already look into it, right? Now, I would recommend you how to do it. For example, SoulRaiser. Okay, let's say you're interested in SoulRaiser, right? You go to the website of CoinGecko. You check out SoulRaiser, you go to SoulRaiser's website, and you check how much you need to, you know, get a certain tier. Here you can check that out with SoulRaiser, for example. So if you say like, okay, I want the lowest tier so far, just to check out how it goes and everything, right? You see that you can get the lowest tier for 1,000 SoulRaiser tokens. 100, sorry, 100. How much is that? Like I said, $4. If your $4 goes down here, then you have $2. Well, that's maybe a loss you can take, right? So that might not be that bad, right? So just look at your own risk, you know, reward ratio, what feels good for you. If you feel like, yeah, but that tier is not enough, I want to have a slightly higher allocation, you can go with 2,500, for example. That's around the amount. Now I have like this. I don't even know, man. I have this. I don't have that high of a tier, but 2,500. You can check that out. Okay, that's $100. Also pretty okay, right? You get the third tier for just $100, right? Back in the day, you have to understand, SoulRaiser was like, you know, $70. That's fucking insane, by the way. But here it was like $8, right? If you want to have this with $8, yeah, then you already have to have like $20,000 invested to get that tier. Now you can do that with $100, right? Can it go back there? No. There was bad token vesting with SoulRaiser, I think, and this price right here, which is $6,000. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's not about price predictions right now. But check out for yourself, what tier do you want? Is it worth it for you right now? In my opinion, this is the best way to play this crypto game. So I want to wrap it up right here. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you have any questions, suggestions, leave a comment. I will get right into it. Next Friday, by the way, I will be having a live interview with a team member or team members of Delysium, the project that I talked about most, that I'm most bullish on as well. So if you have any questions for the team, drop them in the comments below, or just be there with the live stream and we can answer the questions for you as well. I'm very curious to get this information myself as well. So be there. See you tomorrow. Bye. I have to turn it off again. Bye.